Hi, everybody. This is Amy with Sage Connections for your weekly reading for the November 22nd to December 3rd. Um, I am here on Monday. Had a little bit of technical difficulty, so I went ahead and drew the cards, and oh my goodness, we got a freaking busy week. Um, I use the Psycho Tarot deck from John Holland's. It is my go-to deck. Um, Starting today, it's really weird. I got a lot of cards here. Uh, they were just coming out like no other. So let me try to explain this, what's going on. We have some major shifting going on this week. So the first card that I drew is an 8, and it is all about manifestation, trapped in fear. We're supposed to be letting go today of belief systems that are not um, useful for us, or having limitations on ourselves. Try to um, What is it that you fear? Okay, and then try to dissect it, because you're going to create it if you fear it. So we need to start changing it to be not afraid, or I get a sense of uncertainty. Everybody's feeling this little knot in in their heart is fluttering. It's either excitement or maybe fear of things to come, or how things are going to work out. And we're we're manifesting um, what we're afraid of, and if we can just overcome and switch those concepts, it'll be a lot better. Um, and then it also drew a number 9 energy, which is about completion. That's the reason why I think it's about limited beliefs, is because um, this is normally it's the major set of the tarot, and also, it is normally like the moon is all about change, right? But with this card, it's about accepting the whole person. Okay, it's accepting the good and the bad. Okay, so if we have some fears, it's about changing our belief systems, right? Um, it also can be with the moon cycle. Right now, our energy's not all the way to the full moon yet, but it's coming up. So, be prepared for that. Um, so, with that being said, um, I go into Tuesday. I got a chakra card, which I always have to do too. The base reason why it's a number 4 energy is because it's a foundation. This is where we need to be living, in our hearts, what our heart loves and our heart desires. That's how you know when you're in the moment and you're on the right path, is by using your heartfelt, um, how do I say that? As a guidance system. Okay. If you're thinking, if you're afraid of something, you're in the past, right? And if you're worried about something, you're in the future. And we need to stay in the here and now. And to do that, you need to actually have that as your foundation, as being in your heart. It creates a less emotional state for you. Um, then I got, in the physical sense, a change coming up here. Number 5 energy on financial and material changes are happening. So I don't know if it's a fear of lack on Monday because we shop too much or whatever, but now it's letting go and having faith that God will provide for you. Um, there are some changes happening for people on Tuesday with their finances. And then Wednesday, it looks like, okay, we have a plan for this because it's a 7 in energy, disruption. This would be normally the Towers card in normal tarot. A sudden change. Now, this could be good or it could be bad. I always like to, but it's going to be a learning opportunity no matter what, okay? So, sudden changes might happen on Wednesday for us. And be prepared for that, plan for the unexpected because, and it will be a sudden thing. You might not have this planned in your thing, in your world, but yet it happens. But just plan for the unexpected on this day. And then we got another four energy on Thursday, which, is a foundation achievement. And it's basically saying, hey, um, this is a firm foundation. You need to start building that firm foundation so you're steady and you feel a little more confident on going on the way you want to go, right? Um, Friday doesn't look so good because it's got a lot of mental cards. I got three cards for Friday. I mean, um, number six is, or it's another major arcana card. This would be the devil. Okay, this is dealing with addictions or um, in that kind of avenue. I get the sense that there's some changes that need to be limited beliefs. Um, can also be uh, on this card. But I get the sense more of, okay, you think you have a firmer foundation, but you know um, what's holding you back, okay? And this is what needs to be changed, is what is it that you can't seem to overcome? Um, and it could be something to do with your mental state, right? You're always thinking that you have conflicts and you're feeling a little bit defeated because you think it's like taking three steps forward and two steps back, but you're still taking the step. You don't realize that, but yet you are. So you're still moving forward at just a slower pace than you want to. And sometimes that will get us this. And there might be some, a number seven, some disappointment and envy, or some people, you're doing the right thing, but they might come out of the woodworks. So it's kind of like, wow, Friday, just be prepared, you know to change. It might be, i I get the sense that it could be, like people that are influencing this kind of thinking, and maybe that you need to change that, um, and reevaluate those people in your life. That, are they taking from you, or are they enhancing you, and improving to be the best person you can be? Because, you know, if there's any envy or deceit, right? I don't believe you're getting the whole truth on something, um, but there's going to have to be a change, okay? And because okay, this is what I'm getting. So I'm just going to say it. There's going to be somebody out there that's not telling you the truth, and it's going to make you feel defective, or like defeated, and you're going to have some conflicts on that. But it's really about the relationship being not abusive, but a crutch, for you. And it's the thing that needs to be changed, okay? You either need to look at it for what it is, and not have the illusion of what you want it to be, okay? And you're going to have to make a choice on some kind of, if you want them in your life, or some kind of choice of either changing your perspective so it can be, or some compromises there, so you can move forward. But on Saturday, this is a great thing. Saturday, December 2nd, I got a number two. It's about attracting, and this is emotionally, that you're going to have that spiritual union, which means that your beliefs and everything, um, in this relationship that's going on, is going to be harmonized. It's going to be able, you're going to be able to overcome it, and whatever the situation on Friday is, you're going to be able to see it in a new light, and then you guys are going to come together. Um, and on Sunday, it's going to build up, you know, um, a positive movement forward in this physical plane, and it's about manifestation too. I think this week is preparing us to get through Friday, and coming to terms with whatever philosophy or relationship that is holding you back, so you can actually join, uh, and start moving forward in a positive way about manifesting whatever you want to manifest in the relationship or in the situation altogether. And then the last card I got is the spiritual section, and it's another number 4 energy, and it's about achieving, you know through this process of this week. um, you'll start going to be recognized and achieving, and you're going to start seeing you actually manifesting exactly what you wanted. um, Sometimes we have a belief system, and it's not with a relationship outside of ourselves, but inside ourselves. For some of you guys, some of you guys, it will be a relationship outside yourself, and you're just not seeing eye to eye. But you know, if you look at this, it's really not a bad thing, because we're working through, and every time we work through something, we're learning something, and you have to take those things that happen as lessons learned, and hopefully you come out with grace. And if you have a little heads up ahead of time, you can process it a little bit easier, I think. And if you constantly stay in the, what I call grace, which is meaning that I don't have emotional attachments to the outcome, um, of the situation. I'm not, of course, everybody hopes, their wishes, their dreams come true. Um, and, if you're a great manifester, you actually visit, or, you could see this. But it might be the fact that we're working towards actually coming to a goal that we need to do, for some people as well. Um, I hope that helps. I hope everybody had a great week. Last week for Thanksgiving, I took some time off, so I'm a little behind schedule on a lot of things. But what's coming up this week? We have Tuesday is our life coaching, at 10:30 and at 6:30 for $10. And then we have Wednesday, we have a development course for intuitive development, and that's also at 10:30 and at 6:30. And then uh, and I think that's all this week. We're not doing Reiki share or sample Reiki this week, I don't believe, because I have a prior engagement to do. But we're always open for, doing Reiki one-on-one sessions. We have 30, 45 minutes, an hour and a half sessions, um, that we do. And if you want more information, always, contact us on our our email or go to our website. I don't believe I have my Reiki out on the website yet. That's another thing on my do list to do. I just can't keep up with all the how busy we are here. But I hope you guys have a great week. I'm going to give a shout out to my son, on Holden. He will be 13 years old on Sunday or Saturday. Ooh, better get that right. December 2nd. So, happy birthday to you, bud. And so glad you entered my world. He was my last kid. So, um, I'm so glad that, you were here, and you're going through this journey with me. And you're so, it's just the kindest kid in the world. And we just had yesterday, we celebrated another birthday. This is a really big week for us in my home, for birthdays. My oldest child, who turned 26, Sam. So, Sam, I hope you had a great birthday. And, I'm so glad you came into my world, because you actually forced me to go the right path, and I appreciate that because I probably could have gone wrong somewhere along the line. And you always kept me, straight and narrow, and made me a better person because you're in this world. So I'm so grateful for my children. They have taught me a lot of life lessons, like I know everybody else has, but just wanted to, give out a personal shout out to them for just being in my world, um, which, you know, I don't say it enough. I love you, and um, I don't show it enough. Probably for any kid, probably wants more love. But you guys are my life, and now you have video tape that I said it. So have a great week, and if you like what you see, subscribe, and I'll be back next week. Bye.